Hi guys, I did a short video the other day joining some filaments together, or bits of filament together, so that I could do multicoloured prints using the Sunlu Filament Connector. This fella. I was doing it downstairs on a table, which was convenient, and I did wonder whether I could do it upstairs, where I have very little room in my workroom, if I wanted to try and join the end of an existing filament that's still in the printer to another bit of filament. So that's what we're going to do here. That's what's in the printer at the moment. It's actually the stuff that I joined together the other day. And I'm going to join another little strip to it here. Or that's the theory. Let's cut that bit off anyway. Probably have my hands in the way while I'm doing it. I bought another little power unit for it because I don't think the one I was using yesterday was quite enough power. And the one I'm using today seems to have worked, so I gave it a test downstairs. So we're heating up to the 185 for PLA. My hand's going to be in the way. Yeah, my hands are going to be in the way, so you'll have to trust me on this. So what I'm really talking about here is if I want to print something and I've got a fairly short length of filament left on the existing roll and I want to add another roll to it because we're going to be printing more than we've actually got in the printer at the moment. Does that make sense? Normally I'd have to change reels rather than carry straight on. Whereas what I'm hoping is, in this situation, I can pull off what's left on the reel, join another piece to it, or another reel to it, and then leave it printing without having to come back and swap it when it runs out. Don't think I'm explaining that very well. Getting old and confused. Anyway, at the moment we're waiting for this to warm up. When it gets up to 185, it should give us a little beep. Then we can shove this in there. And it should give us another beep. With the previous power unit, the screen was flickering a bit. And the beep wasn't a very clean beep. It was a bit of a buzz rather than a beep. Whereas with this power unit, it seems to be better. Or at least, as I say, it was when I tested it downstairs. Right, we're up to 185. There we go. So it should be ready. And push that in there. Still do with two hands. To get it all in position. All right, we're in. That should now be ready. I've got to let it cool down. I have got a fan up here for cooling things down. But it's not switched on at the moment. Can we see that at all? Just about. And what we could do, if we were joining a reel, is cut that off. So we put it in the slot at the back there. Which it doesn't want to do, it's bouncing out. Come on, in you go. Right, push that down. And that should just cut through the little tube so we can pull it off. There we go. So that one's now no use to us at all because it's split, but it's joined. So there we go. We can do it upstairs. Turn that off again. So the next question is the bit that I've just joined on long enough to do what I want to do? It's probably just long enough, but what I think I might do is join a reel on the end so we can just carry on with normal printing afterwards. But you don't need to see me do that, we've just demonstrated it. Well, I wish I had videoed that. That was actually easier because the filament's still on the drum there, it's not flopping around. So that went in much easier. I haven't split it yet, but yeah, that went in much easier. Then down in there, that slot's actually got two little clips on the end to hold the filament in place. So now, push that down. Find the slot with my thumbnail. Oh, hang on. That's come apart. Do that again. It has just occurred to me that this was a bad idea to demonstrate it like this, because I'm laying it on the print bed, and I might well upset the leveling process on the print bed by doing this. So that was silly, Grandad. Not a big problem, I can check the level now anyway, but if it was in the middle of a print, you really don't want to rest the connector on the print bed. That was actually easier because the filament's still on the reel, on the drum. It's not flapping around while I'm trying to do this. So using short lengths is actually making life difficult for myself. Right, that should be okay. So we should be able to pop that in there, clip it in place. failure. Split it all right, but we hadn't got the join. Oh dear. I've got a suspicion this filament that I've got here, although it's supposed to be just plain PLA, I think it's something a little bit different, like PLA plus or something, because I've had to turn the temperature right up with it to get good prints out of it, and that may be why that didn't join then. It may be a sufficiently different for them not to join together properly. Yeah, that's failed again. That orange is not joining to that yellow. This filament's got to be different. Which is interesting. That proves another little point. So I say I've been having trouble with that filament. I normally print on about 210 temperature, and I've had to put that right up to 225. So I think it's either mislabeled or it's just a completely different brand of PLA. So we'll abandon the idea of joining that at the moment. I'll just wind this onto my small reel and print with it and check my level before I do anything. Yeah, the yellow's joined to this green with no trouble at all. It's clearly that new filament I've got, that orange, is a different type, and it doesn't want to bond with the other filament that I've got. Oops. Well, all that fuss about joining bits together to make sure you had enough to do the print, and I didn't have enough after that. I know what happened. I got confused after trying to join the orange filament on, but I actually left it short, whereas I had intended the orange to be there to carry on through. Never mind, we learn these things. I thought I'd just do a quick print using that orange filament just to show that it's quite all right. It just doesn't want to mix with the other colours. So, yeah, I think it's, although it says PLA, I reckon it's something a bit different. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.